Well, how you guys looking down there? Getting there. Only got freaking lining out already. Yeah, that storm down near Perryton's looking good too. I see the tornado warned it.
So we get started in a few minutes here.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should have stuck with going that way. But it wasn't showing this a line being down here until after several doing it.
I gotta stop and get fuel. We'll explain everything here in a minute. Alright, can you guys just let me know in the chat, are we live? Is audio working? Is all that, everything working here? Because now's the time to fix it, so just need to know, are we good or are we not good, basically. Please. Be very appreciated. Help me out, guys. I need a good or a not good in the chat. Please, if you could, because I can't pull this open right now. Good. Okay, everything's good. Got it. All right, let me get out, folks. I gotta start getting fuel, and we're gonna explain things shortly. I need to plug this camera in. Alright guys, I'm gonna run in and go to the bathroom, and we're gonna roll. Alright, I just paid way too much money for fuel, and now we're going to be rolling here. Is this screwed up? No, it's working again. Okay, we've got 2 tornado warnings right now. Got the North Tornado, we're in Canadian, the town that almost got burned. We're in Canadian here. Tornado warning number 1 and tornado warning number 2 I like tornado warning number 1 a little bit better because it's a little bit more isolated. Tornado warning number 2 has all this stuff to its south. Those could be mergers and they could enhance tornado potential, possibly. But I like this one up here. But it's in a freaking road hole, so I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to go and get really pissed, and there's going to probably be a lot of cussing at this thing from me. Because I'm going to get really pissed if a tornado's on the ground and we can't get to it. Because, yeah, obviously, that's frustrating and sucks. So we're going to go to the road hole that is northwest of Canadian Texas. And cross our fingers that, I don't know, so that something works out right and we can see a tornado. I have no idea, but it is still tornado warned. We're going to go up there. I hate the road hole. You know, and there's roads on the map, but they're all like ranch roads. It's just you don't go on them. Would love to be over there on Highway 70, but really sucks. I almost wonder if I should be approaching from the south. Let me take a quick look at the Google Maps. I almost wonder if it would be quicker to approach from the south. I'm not going to go through the hail core on this thing. I have a feeling that's a bad idea. What are we warned for? How far do I gotta go up the road? 15, 11. So 15 and 11 is 25, 70, 24 minutes. God damn it, guys. We are in such a terrible position. I fucked this all up. I should have left way earlier. That's my bad. I think I may go south. I feel like this is gonna track east, southeast eventually. No, we're just going to full send on this. I don't know what to do, guys. We're just going to full send it. If we can't get to it because of the hail, we can't get to it. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. The problem is we need to go down here so we have a good view of it, but it's literally going to take like 35 minutes longer to go that way. We could go this way here, north, west, and then south, but we're going to interact with that hail core at some point. So just pray to freaking God that this hail core doesn't expand east too far. I don't know what we're going to do, guys. I may have just totally botched the whole chase by doing this. Entirely possible. Unless I can find... I wonder if... There is a little ranch road that looks like it may cut across, like here. So we'll see what that one's like. Once we get up this... Son of a bitch, I missed my fucking turn anyway. You see, this day's not going so well here. This is why you never get behind. I gotta stop doing this driving on the morning of. Always got to get to the target area the night before, or you bust and you're late. So, new rule: we're going back to being in the target area the night before, no matter what. No matter what. New rule. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this being late to stuff anymore. Not acceptable.
SVR for Collingsworth and Donnelly County in Texas.
They're keeping those storms to the south severe warned for now. I'm concerned those may be the better option. My instinct, which is based on no science, so please, like, my number one pet peeve is when people always say, oh, listen to your instinct. That's hogwash. That means nothing to me. I really, it's like one thing that drives me nuts. I just hate hearing that. So please don't even go there. I don't want to hear it. My instinct tells me I probably should go to the south storm, but every tool in the toolbox tells me to stay on the north one. So I don't know. We're just going to go. We're not going to argue about it. We're just going to go to this north one and hope that we see something and that we're not wasting our time out here, basically. This is a really, really tough call here today, mainly because of the spot that we're in. There's just this gaping road hole between Highway 70 and 83 over here in Canadian. It's like the worst place for a tornado-warned storm from an observation standpoint. From a people standpoint, it's good because there's not many people out here, but from an observation standpoint, it's terrible. Not a good place. Because the problem is, too, if you gamble and you go from the south, you could end up with the storm moving a little bit north or northeast instead of due east. And then you end up having to backtrack and you find yourself kind of shit out of luck that way, too. So, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't know what's going on with this storm, though, too. It does look like crap right now. If you look on radar, it almost looks like... Look at that hook. You see how the hook kind of falls behind the storm? And that forward flank is extending out? I think we're about to see the left half of this go racing off to the northeast as a split. So tornado potential right now, I think, is fairly low. We're gonna stick with this thing here.
What is a home port?
Yeah, welcome to the first day of May. Really hope we see something today, guys. I worked really, really hard to get down here. It was hard to get down here today. The traffic was just absolutely miserable. I mean, I don't know any other word to describe it. The traffic was miserable. It doesn't end up being a waste. Tomorrow, we've got a slight risk for severe weather in West Texas, so I'll be out for tomorrow also. I like these lower risk days. The stakes aren't so high, the hype's not so big. It's much more relaxing and enjoyable. There is a tornado watch in effect for the Panhandle. There's a secondary target up in southwest Kansas, but guys, I don't think southwest Kansas is a good place to be. That was the original target today was Canadian. I had Canadian in the GPS. I second guessed myself with Kansas. So I split the difference with Woodward, Oklahoma. And now here we are back down near Canadian, so go figure. But southwest Kansas seems to have some serious capping issues. I don't know. I mean, I think something's going to go up there, but I don't know if it's going to struggle or not. It could go insane. It could do the same thing as down here. I don't know. I just felt like it made more sense to come down here. I would prefer to chase here anyway. I'm sick of Dodge City, so... We are on the approach of this thing. Look at this thing, it's huge. wouldn't be surprised though if the Dodge City target does light up. I was a little bit concerned though too that it might light up a little bit later, which it is. It hasn't lit up yet, but it might go up later and then have less daylight. I'd rather chase in the day. So that was a big influence of coming down here too. Like we're going to a tornado warning storm right now. We're about 20 minutes away from it. So that's a win, I guess. I have a feeling they dropped this tornado warning. It expires in 5 minutes. They most likely will drop it. Here's a look at velocity. It's a little bit goofy looking. That's not what I would call a strong velocity signature. New tornado warning is going to be coming out here. Hold on here. We'll get info on that momentarily. It's probably the south one, maybe? It's not populated yet. I'm not sure. I wonder if it's...
Opening message.
There it is.
Tornado warning for Hansford, Hutchinson, Ogiltree, and Roberts County in Texas.
Nope, that's us, so...
O405STS1.
Everybody will go... I've seen a lot of people go out there, you know, this velocity signature is tightening up a bit, but everybody, you know, thinks anytime there's greens and reds together, like, you'll get these people that will literally say, oh, we got green touching red right here. Oh, that's a couplet. That couplet's getting strong. That's not a couplet. A couplet is when things... Think of a trailer hitch. That is a coupler. That is a coupling. Right? The ball fit... The male ball on the receiver hitch... I'm trying to do this professionally. The male ball on the receiver hitch fits into the female receptacle on the trailer. That's a coupling.
SVR for Andrews, Hector, Gaines, and Martin County in Texas.
The same principle applies to the storm. You've got the outflow, or I shouldn't say the outflow. You've got the wind going away from the radar and toward the radar, and the pixels will appear to couple, like they'll fit right up to each other very tightly, and sometimes interlace with each other, and that's a couplet. So right now, I would not say that this thing is tornado imminent, but I think that it is trying to form some sort of velocity couplet in there, but it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. It's gonna need some time. Wide open road, though, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, so the moral of the story is we just got to be careful with our weather terms, I guess. Like, the one thing I've noticed this year is people are misusing weather terms so much. You know, everything is giant hail. If it's like bigger than 1 inch, everyone's like, it's giant hail. No, giant hail is like the size of a grapefruit. Like, you've never seen giant hail until you've seen giant hail. Like, it's all these buzzwords are getting misused lately. I think it's a social media effect, honestly. That is not the base of this storm. That's kind of the underside of some of the features of it. We're still a little ways off to have this on the horizon. I think I might have actually passed a road that would go out there. Huh. We may have to double back. That road we passed might not have been a ranch road. If it's not a ranch road, I might be able to take it, but I also don't want to really chance it because I'm nervous about it possibly turning into no man's land and not being able to take it, if that makes sense. You know, getting halfway through and then botching the chase because you can't get there. I'm going to drop a pin and see what Google Maps says. Google Maps says go up and around. It's 25 minutes for us to clear this hail core. We can do it. I'm pretty sure if I floor it, we can make it in 20. Let's just go up here and take 281. If we absolutely cannot get around this hail core, I'm not driving this truck into big ass hail. Not doing it.
SVR for Freestone.
I'm not destroying my
Limestone
truck.
County,
That would be
Texas.
terrible. We can't chase and I destroy it. So we gotta take good care of our things. We're gonna take good care of this and keep it out of that hail. If I cannot beat that hail core, what I'm thinking about doing is doubling back and trying that road. It might work. It is listed as a county or a farm road, but it had that, it's nice gravel, but it looked like one of those roads that's really, really good all the way up until about a mile from the destination and then just shits the bed. And I've been screwed by those roads really bad before, guys. You go down and road work, 1-lane road. Are you kidding me? Oh no, just drive with care. All right, well that's a little better. But you go all the way down and you're almost to the storm, and then boom, the road just literally disappears into a cornfield or a cattle pen. So I've had that happen. Google Maps lies, so I don't want that to happen again. It can be a big problem. I do need a helicopter. I'm working on that helicopter, guys. It's just taking a little bit of time. I promise we'll get it maybe 20 years from now, but I'm working on the helicopter, yes. Trust me, it's on the to-do list. Funds are a little bit limited, and I also need somebody to pilot the helicopter. Taking off. We're on a tornado warning. It's just taking us some time. This is literally like the worst nightmare for a place to have a tornado warning from an observation standpoint. I've had this happen before, and like every time I see it go tornado warned right over Highway 70, I'm just like, you got to be freaking kidding me. So as often as this happens, you would think that I would like have a planned out road, and I don't. I don't, and honestly, I think I've taken that road F down there before. I just don't remember. I don't remember if that's good or bad, a good one or a bad one.
Turn left.
You sure about that? Yeah, we want to go left on 281. Floor it. Looks like the big hail is still over 281 west of 70. Remember, I don't mind small hail, guys. Basically, if it's 1 inch or less, I don't really think twice. If it's 1 to 1.5 inches, that's when I start thinking a bit, because that's going to slow us down. That will not damage your car as long as you slow down. The velocity of that falling from the sky is not, that force of impact is not really enough to break anything on this vehicle, and it doesn't even really dent it. But when you're driving down the road, you've also got that vector, the velocity of the storm falling, and you've got the vector, the motion of the vehicle going forward. So you're hitting it kind of on two planes there, if that makes sense. that's when you start busting things, because you're smacking it so hard you'll bust out headlights, you'll bust out the grill, stuff like that. So windshields. So that's when I start really, debating, do I want to do this or not? If it's 2 inches or above, I don't do it unless there's like a wedge on the other side of the hail, or somebody's on fire or dying. Not even a bathroom break prioritizes over that. It's actually not true about the helicopter and the giant hail, because I thought that also, and then last year, I think it was KFOR had their helicopter up, and baseball-sized hail went through the windshield of the helicopter while they were flying around. You can look that up, like hail versus news helicopter or something. That was either last year or the year before. Either like busted the windshield out while they were flying around or something. It's crazy. But a lot of people don't know that. I think people's natural reaction when they get into big hail with their nice vehicle is to start flooring it to get out of it. Guys, that's really only going to make it worse. It will do more damage, I promise. It's usually best to just park. Pull off the road and park. It'll do less damage than just like hauling ass doing 90 miles an hour in tennis ball size hail. Sometimes also the hail will be really mushy, and it kind of depends on the temperature of the lower and mid levels and stuff. But you can get really, really rock hard hail that'll just absolutely destroy anything, and you can also get really mushy hail where it's almost like somebody's throwing a snowball at you. Like last year in Yuma, the Yuma tornado, we had like tennis ball size hail falling, but I didn't think anything of it because they were just splattering. It would hit the windshield and you would hear a little bit of a thunk, but it would splatter. So that's why I didn't even care about moving the vehicle. The hail was so soft, it wasn't going to damage anything. It was almost like somebody it's like the consistency of taking a snowball, packing it really hard, and putting it in the freezer, and then taking it out and throwing it at something. So I always take that into account too. Is the hail mushy or what?
Channel 2.
Guys, there are going to be some cellular signal dead zones out here. We're relying mostly on the Starlink right now, which is going to get blocked by the storm at some point. Just understand that. So it'll be in and out. Once we get closer to the storm, we'll be moving south a bit and we'll have a better view. How does radar look? Well, I'm glad you asked. It looks just like this. Our tornado would be developing somewhere in here. I'm located here. This is our area right here where I'm concerned about the ginormous hail. This area here will have smaller hail, so we're going to go to 70 and south and look into this thing. And everybody, please, for the love of God, cross your fingers. I just want to see a tornado that's not destroying people's stuff for once. It's been so long since I've seen a tornado that does not do significant damage, and I would really like to see a tornado that doesn't do significant damage where we can actually sit there and enjoy it and not feel guilty about it. So maybe we can just all cross our fingers that for the love of God, for once in my life, something works out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have terrible luck, I show up in, we show up in Sulphur. Sulphur has a tornado. Go back the next day, step on a nail. Because why would I wear my my boots with the steel sole when I'm in tornado damage? I mean, that would make too much sense. Step on a nail. Some lady that's like 39 and a half weeks pregnant goes into labor. some other guy comes up and starts a fight, damn near a fist fight. Like, go back to the hotel, get food. The food sucked. The DoorDash was messed up. I cut myself with my knife accidentally. I'm pretty convinced that I'm just bad luck. We're starting to get the first glimpses of this thing. Yeah, I was trying to cut a piece of electrical tape and I just straight up stabbed my hand, so. But that stuff, you know, it happens. Put a Band-Aid on it. We're warned for 2-inch hail and a possible tornado. And for those folks that are not just tuning in, it's a a tornado warning that was updated 4 minutes ago, stating that it remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Hutchinson, southeastern Hansford, and northern Roberts and Ochiltree counties at 5:06. That's a few minutes ago now. A storm that's capable of producing a tornado is 11 miles southwest of Spearman. It was moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Law enforcement has reported a funnel cloud with the storm. Take shelter.
Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas, Ochiltree, and Roberts. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 171, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Gray, Hemphill, Lipscomb, Ochiltree, Roberts, and Wheeler. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in close to the watch area.
SVR for entries,
While severe weather
and
may not
Gaines County in Texas.
How fast are you driving? I'm driving Texas. I'm driving Texas miles per hour. That's all I'm going to say. Locals to Texas know what Texas miles per hour is. Yeah, we're going to continue driving Texas miles per hour until we're clear of the hail. Texans per hour, yeah. Yeah, we're driving one state of Texas per hour. No, I'm just kidding. You'd probably have to drive like 800 miles an hour. How long does it take to get across Texas? It's like 800 miles, isn't it? Oh, did I start someone? Oh, is somebody? Well, did somebody take my joke too seriously? Well, it's not a joke. I mean, people fly out here. Oh shit, that's not a four-way stop. Whoops, I'm sorry, dude. I totally cut you off. Whoops. I thought that was a four-way stop. And this truck is only capable of driving slightly over Texas miles per hour. This is a lifted truck with KO2s on it. I'm pretty sure that the max speed on this thing is like 99 miles an hour. Fun fact, I cannot get this thing to go over 100. It will not let me, so. For all those people out there like, he's driving 105 miles an hour that I've heard, well, that's not possible. Son of a bitch, I think we got a tornado in there. Is it? Or is it a funnel? Do you see it? For the love of God, tell me you see that. Oh, focus, focus, focus. Hold on, we gotta call Nikki. It's her birthday, and I think we're getting her a birthday tornado again. Oh boy. There it is! Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday. You think I got another fucking tornado on your birthday?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so turn your phone on and pretend to love me.
Okay.
Okay, I love you. Bye. Happy birthday.
Somebody said that. I didn't know
Thanks.
where,
You're
though.
hot.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Alright, Nikki's birthday is good luck, everybody. I think I got a tornado on this. Either that or a very stout funnel. Very stout funnel. I don't know if it's down, but it very well could be.
Good thick boy with 2 C's.
I'm trying to keep this in camera view. Oh my god, May 1st is the luckiest day of the year. I have seen more tornadoes on May 1st than any other day. And it's Nikki's birthday, so me being a piece of shit and not being at home is yielding me a tornado. We've got a tornado. We have a tornado. Lift off. There she blows, everybody! New York, from 301, we've got a tornado down there. Copy that. I'm on Highway 70. I don't know what I'm here. Can't confirm that it's 100% down, but it looks like it's fully down. Now we've got a really big one. Alright, hold on, guys. Copy. Alright, well, let's reposition just a tad here. Son of a gun, we lost the camera view.
Scan off.
Damn it, it dissipated. Oh, we had it. Oh, I'm turning around. We're going to use that ridge. I'm probably going to call that a tornado. It appeared to have been down.
Tornado warning message. Tornado warning for Illingsworth and Donley County in Texas.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Alright, 360 camera, time lapse, all that shit. Let's get this going here.
SVR for Crosby and Floyd County in Texas.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Hutchinson, southeastern Hansford, northern Roberts, and southwestern Nicholson counties. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 11 miles southeast of Spearman, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado ensued in jail. Source: law enforcement reported a funnel cloud. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damaged roofs.
Alright, let's watch for a little bit. Looks like it could be trying to come down again. This is the best view I can get. I can't get any closer. We're going to have to dump south here soon.
Over mainly rural areas of northeastern Hutchinson, southeastern Hansford, northern Roberts, and southwestern Nicholson counties. Take cover now. Hazard: tornado from a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying
Doesn't
debris.
look tornado imminent. Man, the storm itself is rotating really well.
In effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties. counties in Texas, Waelti, and Roberts. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 171, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Gray,
Contact
It's coming back down.
There is something I saw to lower out of the sky, right? This is a spot where we watched a funnel that was forming quickly. I don't know if it got all the way to the ground. That's what Vince is zooming in on right now. And this is what I'm talking about here. I'm going to show you on the telestrator. Oh, I guess there it is. See, that's the water tower. Just above that, I know it doesn't look like much. I'm going to bring out our zoom tool for you, and I'm going to erase actually that icon, because I realized I was blocking it there. There's that little subtlety, but there's this...
Yeah, that is a funnel.
It'd be great to talk to you about what you've kind of set up. I know you're zooming in right now. It looks like it's kind of cycling through. And do you think this is this lowering a funnel, potentially a tornado there, Vince?
Yeah, Steve, I just zoomed in a little closer. The storm looks like it's cycling. I believe it was down for a little while there. Just heard law enforcement come across the radio, too. Somebody else called it in as a tornado. It looks like it was briefly down, and now you got that little itty-bitty wall cloud under this huge, massive storm. And it looks like it's trying to condense, and see some funnels trying to form in there. So we'll keep the shot zoomed in a little tighter here so we can see what happens. But this thing's off in the distance in a bit of an area where there's not many roads. So this is about as close as we're going to get for a while.
Hopefully in a rural area. And Vince, yeah, we saw your shot here just a couple minutes ago, and it was impressive, very well-defined funnel that came out. Did that actually, could you tell from your vantage point, I know as you said you're very far away, did that actually get to the ground, did you think, or did that kind of lift before it could touch down?
It looks like it was down. I'd say I was about maybe 7 to 8 miles to the east of it here on Highway 70. And it looked like it was close to the ground. If it wasn't, it was extremely close. Obviously, with the horizon and some of the trees and the buttes and hills out here, it's tough to tell. But I would say it most likely was down. But I see they've changed the tornado warning to an observed warning, so there must have been some other reports of this as well.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some good vantage points of this. We do have a confirmed tornado that is north of here as well. Vince, I do want to ask you, because you talked about the wall cloud. Looks like it's producing something right now, too. It looks like there's almost multiple areas of rotation embedded in this cell, because as you and I have talked, it already looks like there's about 2 or 3 spots in it that are kind of lower and then cycle back. Is that kind of what you're witnessing there, too?
Yeah, I would agree with that. It was kind of a fight to get here because when I was approaching from the east, we've got that big forward flank with a lot of that hail in there, and obviously we want to avoid that hail because we can't spot the tornado if the windshield's broken, unfortunately. So I've only had a visual on this for maybe about 10 minutes or so, but even when I was approaching way back there from the east, just north of Canadian, Texas, you could see off in the distance kind of this very large base here. So I think this thing cycled a few times, and maybe the radar is a little bit dirty and it's not picking it up the best, but it definitely looks like this thing is trying to consolidate into one area of rotation here now.
It's great to talk to you. We have a confirmed tornado north of you, so we're going to get into that. But it's my first time talking to you. I say I have tremendous respect for you. I get to talk to Brendan and Corey, by the way, most nights. And I see what you post on X and stuff, and it's really an amazing job that you do. And you being there, responding first oftentimes, and really keeping people as the priority throughout your chases. So tremendous respect, and I'm so glad I got to talk to you. Vince Waelti, everyone, here on Fox Weather. Again, Vince, thank you
looks
for
like
that.
it might be about to funnel again. It looks like it might be about to funnel again here, guys.
That's what it definitely looks like.
I think the
Great job. Thanks, Vince.
Yeah, no problem. This looks like it might be about to funnel again, but I'll try to hold this shot as long as I can.
Copy.
Oh, I gotta take the octopus photo here. Hang on. Well, it almost looks like it could be trying to form a new spot. We're going to zoom out just a little bit so we can get a little bit bigger picture here. Thanks for joining, everybody. Let me try to edit this quick photo while we enjoy the view here. We are 360 time-lapsing up there. It was down a minute ago.
I was going to punch the core. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed on the road. I mean, there's just nowhere to get to it.
That's why we got to watch. I was going to punch the cord, but I was like, no, I'm good.
I wouldn't. It looked better a minute ago, but I think it'll do it. I hope.
I think we still have the best storm of the day right here. No doubt.
Easily. Guys, I'm exporting this photo.
Hey, fans, meeting you here. I wasn't a punch the cord. I said no. I turned around. I was like, no. I started getting hit with the golf ball. Yeah. See the one that mattered? First one? No. It was a punch. I was about to right. No, this is I think by itself.
SVR for Pecos and Terrell County in Texas.
Comes everybody and their brother.
SVR for Briscoe and Hall County in Texas.
Oh, hey, you must be Vince.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm Oleg. I'm another chaser. I watch your stream sometimes.
Oh, how are you, man?
Pretty good. Watching tornado?
It was down maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, it's not producing anymore, huh?
It might. It's trying
SVR for
pretty hard.
and Limestone County in Texas.
Hopefully it does.
It's barely moving. So
yeah, these are very slow movers.
yeah, I can just sit there for the next 3 hours would be great.
It's kind of nice to catch up to them because they're like so slow.
I know, I'm kind of sick of driving around all the time, and it's nice to see this. That's for sure.
At the other day in Oklahoma on the 27th, you were right behind me with a south of Kingfisher.
Oh, sure.
I was trying to pull over. I don't know if you remember my car, but
I see the sticker.
yeah.
That actually might be about to do it again there.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to cross north of us, actually.
Probably just north of us, yeah. At least we're out of the hail.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's definitely a hook on it here, so it's kind of moving this way, so it's going to cross our highway for sure, I think. It's still quite a tight country.
Yeah, it's really trying. Hopefully it does it before it starts hailing.
Yeah, Brandon and Reed there, like up in Kansas.
I saw that.
And I don't know if, I guess this is a better target overall.
Probably. Barely made it in time. Pulled up as it was down.
Yeah, I was kind of watching it and I was like, well, the dew points look better and but the Cape values too, so I'm like, well, maybe it's going to be better this way. So.
Probably. Hopefully it does it. I don't know. I mean, it was only down for like 10 seconds.
Hey, Vince, did you get a picture of her? Lightning strikes would be nice. I know.
All right, boys, girls, and everything in between. I'm going to keep the stream zoomed in here. I don't want to cut away from it right now, but I also don't want to pull you out of the car so we can have a nice stable shot. Try to give you updates. If I'm being quiet, then that means I don't have an update. But I'm trying to kind of enjoy this here a little bit too.
Tornado warning message. Tornado warning for Briscoe and Hall County in Texas.
Channel 1.
Evan, do you got your radio on?
Yeah.
What's I'm just curious, what's StormNet got this thing at?
It's not super high. I'll post it in the channel, forecast channel. It's not the same as the cell down south.
Copy.
Scan on.
04 CSRWX 05 STS1.
Guys, I don't want to cut away from the radar or the picture here. Man, that's beautiful.
Oh, there comes hail.
Yeah, that's about what figures. We may have to move, guys.
Did I just hit my left? No, I think I
Oh shit, that is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
my head, so I grabbed that camera. Safety first.
Oh, dude, I made that mistake last year. I got hit by this like tennis ball thing. I'm not doing that again. Screw that. That hurt for like a week.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I'm doing that again.
We're like right on the edge of the hail core, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get too big. Hopefully. I mean, this is pretty small.
So literally, like another minute, it's gonna go through. So.
Tell you what, I'm ready to go if it gets too big, though. I think we'll be all right.
I almost kind of wonder if it's like it gets closer, does it produce like it's going kind of like this?
Yeah. Let the hail go by and follow it up, maybe.
Yeah, I thought of like stopping there at that intersection. I thought, you know, the rain might be a little bit too close, and I guess it's good I came down here.
Yeah.
So you've been chasing for a while?
Oh, yeah.
How long?
Oh, shit. Several years.
Me too, but like I haven't had a lot of opportunities.
SVR for Gove County in Kansas.
Although, you know, I have more days off. Like,
Well, I think this log cloud is putting yesterday's log cloud to shame.
I was able to chase for 3 days, you know, this last outbreak. So
That's good.
then I came down all the way from Dallas.
Well, getting out's the hard part. Once you're out, you're out. It's tough. Because I got my helmet on. It's hailing.
I left about 6 in the morning. first I got to Greensburg, actually I saw you drive by. That,
Oh, yeah.
that was me waving with some of those other guys.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be better to be up there, but I guess not.
I mean, they just got issued a tornado watch. But, I don't know. What are the probabilities of a watch? I like watching your streams sometimes, like with the slow drivers and all that.
Oh my god, I tell you.
Well, I know. I feel the same way, like the way some people drive it. Just, well, yeah, that one has a lower probability, 40-20, and not our watches.
SVR for Briscoe, Floyd, Hall, and Motley County in Texas.
Oh, this thing's going to take a while, I think. It's going to do it.
Should we blast over the East Coast?
Soon, maybe. Oh, shit. I'm going to zoom back out, guys. It's not doing it right now. It's going to be a little while. We're not seeing any hail bigger than nickels out here, no. They're not too big. They're just sporadic. I'm just ready to get out of here if things go bad, you know. Look at the backside of the storm. There's, yeah, this is just beautiful. I think that's a funnel, maybe? I don't know if that's a funnel forming or a new wall cloud or what. It doesn't look like it's rotating. What's it look like to you? Is that spinning?
Oh, there's a wall cloud.
Yeah, it might be cycling, about to do it. I think it's spinning.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
It's getting better, man.
There she goes. I think it's going to try again.
I wish it did a little earlier so we could see it better. But...
Yeah, I know it. I think it's trying again. Now it's falling apart.
Waiting it out, man. I was going to go back into Perryton, but
yeah,
I see all y'all storm chasers out here.
I think it's trying.
Yeah.
Kind of backfield, or?
Well, I think it's trying to
Really?
get better organized. Yeah, it's super lower.
Tried again there and it failed. Yeah, I see the hook, guys. Definitely see that hook. You're looking right into where that hook would be, or where the hook is.
SVR for Killingsworth and Donley County in Texas.
StormNet is really hot on this thing. A little high base. It's going to take you a little while now.
Well, man, I'm going over. Yeah, I'm out here at the rest area. Oh, I'm sorry. I was right the way.
Well, the air's a little bit cool here. I'm going to switch to the roof camera. Well, no, we're time-lapsing up there, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to try to get you a wider view for a minute. Thanks for watching, everybody.
SVR for Collier County in Florida.
I'm going to go back through and get a clip of this tornado. Unless, if any of the mods got a clip of this, or a screen grab when it was down, let me know. try to get a clip of that. Thanks for joining. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. It's a lot of fun doing this, and the more the merrier. We do really have a lot of fun with the audience.
Waelti County at 5:33 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 4 miles southeast of Spearman, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour.
Good.
Tornado warning message. Tornado warning for Ogletree and Roberts County in Texas.
They just got a extreme warning.
Great. Yep.
But I mean, there's no tornado though.
No, I think they just... I wonder if they're going off of old reports.
Flood warning, Freestone and Limestone County in Texas.
And by for an update to the 10:13.
I think they warned it based off of my live stream.
Southern Waelti County until 6:30 p.m. At 5:59 p.m.
AMA, if you're in the AMA, if you guys are in here, just for like reference or anything, if you could email me your number, that would be awesome to make these reports because I don't have it. SeeTheStorm.net. Yeah, live storm chaser video confirmed tornado. I think Amarillo may be on the stream.
The northern Roberts and southern Waelti County. That's it.
Oh, I know. I know. They're actually all pretty. They're all pretty cool. Their adrenaline's going. Yeah. I was gonna stop here before I went to 281 because I didn't want to get in that hail. There's 2.5, 3 inch hail in it. So. Is the siren still going off?
That's a... I don't know if it's a funnel or not.
It was rain hard right.
Where are we going?
It's rain wrapped.
There's nothing, dude. There's it's like road F down there. Well, you got 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, it is. No, I have front wheel drive, but these are cross climate 2s and they're rated 5 for.
You'll be
mud.
Fine. I had those on my Explorer and
they're
they were
awesome, right?
Yeah, they're really good tires. Well, I got a winch if you get stuck, so I wouldn't leave you. Other people maybe, but.
Well, there's one.
Is there dust being kicked up down there?
It almost looks like that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I've been looking at for like the last. No, it literally looks like dust being kicked up, but it's probably it doesn't look like anything above.
No, I think that is just a piss ass funnel attempt.
You want me to put your antenna over this?
Huh?
It's definitely a super slow mover, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's good for us.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to chase it.
How fast is it moving?
Probably one of the slowest I've chased so far.
It says 0.5 on the warning.
I think it's moving like 10.
Yeah. New circulation slow little thing.
SVR for Garza, Lynn, and Terry County in Texas.
Love you, bye.
That's a nice lowering right there.
Yeah, maybe that'll be the one, or not.
See you right here.
Which one are you talking about? That one right there? That little one?
Straight ahead, yep.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is. It's trying to.
It might be going now.
Focus on the camera.
Looks like a little funnel.
Might be trying again, guys.
Where are y'all out of?
Wisconsin.
God dang. There she goes.
Come on,
There she goes.
go for it.
Yep, it's happening.
Little.
Channel 2. Channel 3.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
This is the most calm tornado footage I've ever shot.
That might be it right there. It's really trying now. It's spinning better than before. I think. Oh, you got the drone and everything. Good for you.
Oh, there it goes. Look.
You can almost see a little funnel kind of like a little on top of that.
Fuck.
Low stabilizers.
Big hail in it. Oh, there it is. Little rope.
Something like a satellite funnel on the right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Wow. Is that like a secondary funnel?
It's gotta be. Because it's not attached to that.
803, 802.
Oh man, I think it's coming down. I think we might have to go east here in a little
New York, this might be coming back down again.
especially that the
Copy that. We'll come to you first out of the break.
No, that's fine. Just letting you know.
All right, we'll just take your picture then. Thank you.
That's fine.
Look at the small phone on the right. Look on the bottom right. Is that dust being kicked up by that other phone?
Yeah, it looks like it because the rest of the... Yeah, because that's separate. The rain's out ahead of it. I think it's on the ground. Weak. But hell, even that wall cloud funnel, the big one, is spinning pretty hard now, too.
Were y'all up there in Nebraska when that big two-miler hit?
yeah. I saw two tornadoes that day.
Or Nebraska and Iowa?
I saw one by Omaha and then the one by Shelby.
There's a bad one that went through Sulphur. Killed
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, that one was a nice. Oh, I think it's going.
Oh, shit.
Yep, there she goes.
Hail?
Tornado is about to be on the ground.
Oh shit!
Alright, I got my hard hat. I think we'll be okay with the hail here. Moderators, if the stream goes down or goes to shit, I need you to let me know right away. That'll probably be Evan or Keenan on the radio. I have to get a picture with this octopus in front of this tornado.
Oh yeah. I think it's on the ground.
I think the next cycle will be it.
I hope so. Man,
Should.
take us so many cycles, man.
Alright, I think next cycle it'll probably do it.
I'm not losing my drone to inflow today.
No, I wouldn't. I've done that before. It's been a while, but
One more cycle?
hopefully. RFD cut coming in behind it now a bit.
It's tighter on the last scan.
Yeah.
We're ripping here. Should.
Oh shit, that's big hail.
Go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to be out at 10 north of Florida in Brownsville. Temple.
Jesus Christ. don't think the hail will get too big here. May have to go south. Let me look at radar. Maybe, maybe not. Wouldn't be hard to bail south. Would not be hard to do. That's the wrong one. This is one of those things where we gamble a little bit with the hail. The hail seems to be shattering though when it hits stuff, so I think it's a little bit more friendly than it could be. That could be about to be a big trunk about to come down. Guys, that could be a big trunk about to come down.
Camera's good.
Yeah, it seems like this hail's kind of forgiving. It's a little like shattering and not breaking, so.
Do we do it now? Do we do it now?
Yeah, I'd like to do it now before we have to go south. It'd be great. No, that was not a baseball. We've got maybe golf ball size hail. But it's all like shattering when it hits stuff. It's pretty forgiving so far. I moved the 360 camera to the truck, so if we take out of here, I don't have to go run out into the big hail. Damn, I was just about to do it there, too. I think this hail's going to pass, too. I mean, it should stay north, hopefully.
I like the spinny spin right now.
Yeah, it's really moving now.
I like to do it when it comes to the road, because I know how close you like to get.
Well, and we should be okay with the hail now. I mean, we're right on the edge, so if that's as big as it's going to get, I'm fine with that.
This is like a perfect spot because
yeah,
we're just on the edge of hail, so it's like really trying, but you just can't get its act together. It seems like
we gotta wait for some.
Are you guys streaming too?
Yes, man.
Oh, what's your YouTube channel?
Oh, you just I'm on Facebook. It's just QR.
Oh, okay. So you're not on YouTube? It's so slow. It's like we can catch up to it so easily.
it's trying, folks. It's trying.
I remember that the RFS model, once the storm went into the Panhandle, like near Woodward, it started going ape on the RFS model. That's what I remember.
It'd be nice if it would do it here. Like, I mean, shit, we're on a hill. I mean, I never would have thought this would be happening right now.
Middle?
Yeah, I think it's trying to do. It looks like maybe it got an RFD push or something.
Two?
Kind of a clear slot
areas.
in there. Yeah, I know.
The right one might do it.
I'll take both, not to be picky, but
the right one looks like it's might to do it. That right one.
might have a beefer inbound. Big wall cloud reforming. Velocity kind of looks like crap right now. I think we're okay with the hail. We're about in the hook. Look at the rising. Man, you can see look at the like rising motion on the right side of that.
Yeah.
Come on, twist.
Hold on, guys. I gotta switch to the live or the other camera. I gotta reboot this.
It's like it wants to do it, but it just struggling a little bit.
Sorry, I had to reboot the camera.
There's a funnel in the air, looks like, in the front.
SVR for Andrews, Dawson, Gaines, and Martin County in Texas.
Wow, what a weird... That's a lot lower than the last ones have been. I wonder if that one's going to do it.
The one on the left?
Well, I guess either of them, really. Because that's been the problem this whole time. It's like everything's so high-based.
Well, yeah, I mean, here it's even better than Kansas. Kansas, it's like even higher. Because the dew points are so low.
I know it. I mean, that might be part of our problem here, too, a little bit.
Well, I looked on the dew point map here. They're actually not too bad, so they... Are you guys going east? Oh. It's almost getting too close at this point.
But
SVR for Andrews and Gaines County in Texas.
Hey Vince, I think we have one or two options.
What's that?
Just like Yuma, we follow the west-east road that's up here to the north and sit behind it while the RFD is throwing large hell, or we have to go south on the dirt road.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet, honestly.
Because I do like this perfect west-to-east road. It's just...
I know. We'll see. Maybe it'll... Frick. Oh, shit. I just dropped everything down under the seat.
Ready to catch the large hailstones because our best west-east road is paved. We'll have to follow it behind just like Yuma. Just like Yuma.
The rhino liner on the car.
Good thing I don't have my instrument on top. I build it when I get back.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe we can just do it right here so we don't even have to worry about it. That would be nice.
What, get east on that road?
No, just have it do the tornado here and then we can be done. And then just go eat.
Oh, look at that.
That would be the problem. It might be too easy.
Yeah, well...
An ice storm.
SVR for Crosby and Floyd County in Texas.
It's trying hard. It's trying. It's trying. It'd be alright if it did it here, because I don't think there's any people that it's going to bother being out here. Obviously, we don't want tornadoes to hit people, but I really don't think it's going to happen here. I don't think that there's that many people here. Right in the middle of that field would be nice.
SVR for Brewster, Pecos, and Terrell County in Texas.
Wow.
I like it this time.
Yeah, that looks better. It's kind of in the right spot now, too.
SVR for Collier County in Florida.
Yeah, a little twisty.
I'm gonna move us just a bit. Wow. That's sharp right edge on that.
Does it look like it's starting to turn from one side or no?
Yeah.
We got some storms firing to its west too. Could be some mergers inbound to kick this thing into gear.
Dude, it's got to be about to do it. Like, the wall cloud formed in kind of a new spot now that makes more sense.
Yeah. Tornado is located 13 miles southeast of Wolf Creek Park. 20.
Nah, we're gonna be screwed for roads.
Moving east at 25 miles per hour. Tornado and Gulf Coast size hail possible.
I really like the look of this back out.
The Atlantic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northeastern Roberts and southeastern Ochiltree counties. Is this clear?
Looks a little scuddy. It's trying right there. Hi guys, that is a wall cloud and it's rotating quite rapidly. Precursor to tornado development. RFD clear slot maybe?
Hey, Vince.
Yeah.
Is it all feeding to the left and that's twisting off to the left there?
I can't even tell, man. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think that's like a little inflow thing. I think the spin might be this thing on the left. I don't know. I just work here.
Well, there's like two areas. Look to the right.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm a little confused here.
SVR for Busk, Johnson, and Somerville County in Texas.
It cut in half and now it's done again. We gotta be missing something.
That's pretty typical. What's going on here? Could be trying. Is it trying there? Trying to.
I feel like rotation is just so broad at this point.
Yeah. I think it's trying right in the middle of it all, I think.
What, that big hole?
I think. I don't know. This is weird.
It's getting tighter again. It hasn't.
I'm going to change angles here a bit. I won't run you over.
Okay. Imagine if it like formed right on top of us right here.
I tell you what,
That would be the money shot.
yeah, I'll drive away, but I'll leave the camera.
I mean,
If you got Gorilla Tape, Oval,
Yeah, I was gonna say, just make sure you leave a camera behind. It'll be worth it.
there's always, I guess, a chance of that, huh? Yeah, that would be epic. Man.
is that more inflow to the right? Does that be pulled into it?
Yeah, it's right in the middle. What the? I don't know. This just doesn't. I don't know. It's hard to. It's like it keeps cycling through its wall clouds or something here. Oh, what the fuck's going on with this thing? We'll just keep a nice wide shot.
We gotta be closer.
Me7s.
We gotta be
Reversals.
closer. We gotta be closer.
SVR for Lubbock and Lynn County in Texas.
It's that right there. It's got it.
Yeah.
It's got it,
It
dude.
almost has-
Here's the RFD.
I know. It almost has like 2 points of rotation right there and right there. I think that's the one over there, and this one's like right.
Yeah, I think it keeps cycling.
It's like it feels like it's so close to it, touching down.
It's close.
It's
I
like
would
right,
agree with that.
it's like right there, like you can almost see like.
Oh yeah, you can see the convert. It's right. Yeah, I think this is RFD coming around. It's kicking that wall cloud up quite a bit. That might do it, honestly. I've said that probably 5 times now, but that might do it.
Come on, Storm.
I think that RFD is giving it a push.
Wow, look at that. Right above us.
Better make sure my camera's pointing at it.
Yeah, you want to set it.
Guys, RFD push is really.
Channel 1.
Evan, is RFD kicking up on this, or is it just the fact it's getting closer? Because it looks like RFD is kicking up visually and really wrapping this thing. Wonder what radar looks like. This thing's just still struggling a bit.
It's got tighter again.
It muted what you said, all of that. Yeah, that's really ripping in there. That's really ripping. That's just cranking in there. Oh my God.
It's so damn close, I know.
Well, I focus it.
I mean, the rotation, the center of rotation is right on top of us, literally right
Well,
now.
that is just ripping so hard. It's got to do it. I don't...
Have you seen it touch down since you came here?
Not sincere.
Because like you got here like maybe
Oh, probably not long.
10 minutes before.
Yeah, not very long before you did. Holy cow, that is just really cranking through there, though. It's almost orbiting around the... Unreal.
He's not working right now. He wants me to pass along that the info is picking up, but
That's fine. It's almost like it's slingshotting these old wall clouds around. It's just really weird behavior in person.
SVR for Freestone and Limestone County in Texas.
yeah, this is like wall cloud number 5 or what?
There's one off to my right that I can't really show you, and the thing is, it's like forming these, and then they like almost orbit around the mesocyclone and die out behind. It's like the RFD is including it. You what? I know, what the
Oh,
hell?
that's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to do it or not, honestly. Thought it was, but I'm a little perplexed.
Areas of northeastern Roberts and southeastern Nickeltree counties. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, the tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: in Texas, Nickeltree, and Roberts.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service has
Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with that. I'll probably do that here eventually.
effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Crane, Hemphill, Lipscomb, Nickeltree, Roberts, and Wheeler. Remember, the tornado watch conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes.
SVR for Hockley, Lubbock, Lynn, and Terry County in Texas.
While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements of possible warnings. Your weather radio, emergency radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Roberts and southeastern Nickeltree counties.
And if it gets too big, I'm
At
going to take the
5:59 p.m. Central, you are listening to NOAA Weather Radio WNG7.
Good luck.
From the National
I'm sure I'll be
Weather
seeing you around.
in Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah, this is now the old circ.
This station operates on a frequency of 162.50 megahertz. WNG 71 will broadcast 24 hours a day with regional weather conditions and public forecasts. Special statements, warnings.
It's all old. The RFDs come through. Now that over here, up here that you're looking at, that's got to be the new stuff.
I think it's radar, but I think it looks way better in person right now.
So that looks crappy or crazy?
Not great. It might be in a kind of a radar hole, but not really a whole lot going on in the radar.
Yeah, I was telling Keenan, this thing's like getting old wall clouds, and then they like orbit around the mesocyclone and die out. It's almost like
flood warning, Briscoe,
I don't know. This is
County in Texas.
probably the most infuriating storm I've ever been on. So I'm gonna flirt with the hook, see how bad the hail is in the back of that hook. I don't think it's gonna be too bad.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado.
Yeah, copy. GRT is saying 1.34 inch hail, so around 1 inch. But maybe this thing will have a chance once we get the low jet ramping up around 0Z.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If I can't keep east with it, we'll just let it go and wait for a better road. But this thing is the most bipolar thing I've ever seen.
I definitely believe it. Sounds good.
It's even more bipolar than my ex-girlfriend.
Windows and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely.
Beep.
This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over areas of northeastern Roberts and southeastern Madrid counties. Take cover now. The basement floor on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 9 miles south of Wolf Creek Park and 19 miles northeast of Canadian, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Tornado and base smoke as soon as possible. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northeastern Roberts and southeastern Wolf Creek County.
It's that white thing over there.
Texas, Gray, Hemphill, Roberts, and Wheeler. Remember,
I don't want to cut away from this to show you radar. I'm sorry, but you can look in the Radar Omega app. I'm trying to reposition us. If the hail gets too big, we're going to have to bail and figure something out. We'll figure it out. I can't believe this didn't tornado again. It did tornado once. I'm convinced that was down. But damn, just what a stubborn storm this thing is. Stubborn is the word.
The tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern.
Yeah, I see that the radar on the YouTube screen is not updating. I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm more concerned with getting you guys a tornado than fixing that right now. But I promise it's in the back of my mind.
I can see a tornado on the ground off in the distance.
Waelti County in Texas.
Yeah, see where the hell I'm at. Like northwest of Childers right now.
Which direction?
The National Weather Service in Amarillo has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for east central Hansford County, northwestern McCarty County, until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 6 miles.
Thanks, southwest of Memphis.
Copy. I was just wondering if this was the same storm by chance. But yeah, one of these will do it. Oh, funnel forming over here on the right, I think. Looking for a field driveway.
That's a royal pain to freaking rotor network just crap out here, and I almost got stuck on the road already.
I have a winch, just full send.
On the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties.
Hold on, I'm getting the camera to show you guys. I think it's trying again.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for
It's doing the same crap it's been doing. It's just cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. It's just, the storm is frustrating, man, I tell you.
Capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles south of Wolf Creek Park, or 19 miles northwest.
Let's get up to this road. I think we're okay with hail. Cows are looking at it. Cows do not give a rat's ass either. Now, everybody, that was CJ, Chicago Midwest Storm Chasers. Everybody gives him a bad rap, and I don't really think he's as bad as people say. Really don't.
Turn right.
SVR for Pecos and Durrell County in Texas.
That's the guy that will literally just be parked in a parking lot minding his own business, and people will be like, "Oh, get out of here, you're a piece of crap." It's like, dude, he's just parked there.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas, Waelti, and Roberts.
Hold on, coming in hot.
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 171, effective until 11 p.m.
SVR for Gulf and Sheridan County in Kansas.
The following counties in Texas: Gray,
Trying again here.
Lipscomb, Waelti, Roberts, and Wheeler. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather.
Now we're looking at it from the north. I'm north of the area of circulation. That's a big wall cloud. We're looking south at it. This is the intersection of Highway 70 and 281.
SVR for Armstrong and Dunley County in Texas.
Commercial radio and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
I'm trying to be conservative because I really don't want to destroy my truck with hail, so I'm trying to be a little cautious here where we're at.
Northwestern Waelti County until 7:50.
This convergence going on in there. If the tornado forms, it's probably going to form right there in the middle of that. I don't know, is that a funnel on the left or a feeder? Maybe that's just a little feeder.
At 25 miles per hour.
That's just a little feeder. It is possible that a tornado could be forming right now very shortly. Oh my god, huge wedge. Nope, just kidding. Just testing, everybody. Just testing.
People and animals
just testing.
Injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding,
just testing.
And vehicles. Locations impacted include Perryton, Spearman, Waka, and Farnsworth. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Oklahoma and the Panhandle of Texas. For your protection, move to an interior room on the...
Alright, we all gotta give this storm some positive encouragement. I think it's a little depressed. I think it needs some positivity in its life, and I'm not the one to do that. We don't want this to hit a home. We don't want it to hit cows. I don't want it to hit a cat. I don't want it to hit anything. We want this thing to form in an open field, stay down for like a minute, we'll take our picture, and then we'll move on. That's all we want. Just a nice, short tornado that doesn't bother anybody, doesn't bother anything. So I think we just need to encourage this storm. It's kind of like the red lights. You know, we come up to the red lights and we talk about how we need to talk nicely to them so they turn green. It's the same concept here. If we tell this storm it's really pretty and it's skinny and it doesn't look fat in its dress, then maybe it'll put out. That sounded way worse than I meant it to, but this thing has potential to drop a tornado. It's just trolling everybody. Just tell it it's pretty and tell it it's right. That's all it wants to hear. I better start that windshield defogger here.
Avoid windows. Outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle.
Channel 3. Channel 2.
North tornado warning to south tornado warning, over. Beep. See if Corey's in a spot to pick his radio up. Probably not. We're gonna. Hey Corey, just wanted to let you know that upon talking nicely to this storm, telling it that it's pretty and it doesn't look fat in its dress, it does appear that it may be about to put out. So you may consider just giving it a few compliments here, and it might produce for you down there. It's working on mine.
Alright. I'm trying to take my Casey's Pizza and chuck it at the storm. Dinner date.
Yes. If you can do that, I will pay you for the shot.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Jesus. Over and out, beep. Come on, Storm, you look really pretty.
You alive up there, Brandon? Oh yeah, just barely.
I think it's dying. We tried. Alright, hold on.
Finally got a nice storm, and it's finally turning east. As long as it can start moving east, we may have hope.
Hook slice may be imminent.
Over, beep.
In 600 feet, turn left.
New severe thunderstorm warning, actually.
Man, where are the flat, wide open fields, beep?
That's what I said, beep. Not. I don't know, beep, but it's pretty flat and wide open up here, beep.
And Ward County in Indiana. Beep, and Henderson County in Kentucky.
Alright, we want to be real careful with this. We don't want to destroy the vehicle. Man, what a storm. I'm so happy. This is great. This is probably the most calm tornado.
SVR for Briscoe and Hall County in Texas.
Probably the most calm tornado producing storm I've ever been on. Like, it's just so calm. Like, it might tornado, it might not.
It's moving northeast at 20 miles per hour.
Who is he looking for?
Hail in 30 miles per hour.
Who are you calling? The front part got cut off.
So it's clear.
I was actually looking for you, Vince. Your shot is still looking pretty dynamic. Are you comfortable doing another chat with Steve here in about 5 minutes or no?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just give me a shout about a minute before to make sure that this thing's connected, because this is kind of rural out here. But as long as it stays connected, that's fine.
Okay, I'll check back in with you about a minute before the shot. Thanks, man.
A tornado warning message.
Roberts in southeastern Upper County will fire at 6:30 p.m.
Tornado warning for Gulf County in Kansas.
Tornado warning has
Is that a funnel?
over large shells and damaging winds.
Is that a funnel? I say, do we have a funnel? I don't
Over
know.
large shells and damaging winds remain likely, and a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11
Channel 3.
Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Texas. If it's clear.
Do we have a funnel? To be determined. It's going to be, I think, a negative on the funnel. I don't think that's a funnel. Keep the windows rolled down so we don't fog up. That might be a funnel. It's a really weird looking one. It's like horizontal. I think it's a funnel, guys. Well, maybe not. I'm trying to use the camera to zoom in. It looks like it's barrel rolling. I don't know, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I just don't know. I don't know 100% what's going on. This storm is acting really weird. So right now I'm just going to say we have a rotating wall cloud with a very low lowering. Very low lowering. A low lowering. Wish I had a better place to pull off. I know the camera's not too level, but it's a pain in the butt to level it out, so I'm just gonna wait.
700 yards, man. I think we might go ahead and turn loose. I just had a message here from Sheriff Charles that says that the core has passed Highway 70.
We probably want to keep moving east.
Well, I'm right up to all of it, so I guess just want to go.
Looks like a tornado in progress down here.
I wonder if everybody's going to get tornadoes today.
Turn left.
Can it, Google?
Reef, trying.
Alright, you gotta deal with the water on the lens, sorry. Just a minute here.
Hey Brandon, this is New York. Are you available for a talk with Steve?
Yeah, data's been in and out, but we can give it a shot.
Alright, because we have a warning right where you are, I'm sure you know, but we're going to come to you shortly. Vince, we're going to hold off on you just for a minute until we get through this.
That's fine, just let me know. This thing looks like it's about to do it, but it keeps doing that, so I think it's another false start, so it'll probably be a little while before this does anything, if it does.
Copy.
I'm gonna get to a stopping point. There's so much water on that lens, or that glass.
That storm to your west is rotating pretty hard, about to undergo a merger too, so I'm watching that one too.
This is Steve. It's good to talk to you tonight. I see that you're in Gove County, just outside of Jerome.
Try that again. I'll have channel locked on you.
Go that. There's a cell to your west that's rotating pretty hard, and it's undergoing a merger, so I might have a chance.
Copy. I'll probably be able to have a visual on that here once this one clears out. I'll stick with this one for a bit, but if you see anything, oh Jesus Christ, about travel through. If you see anything that looks too crazy imminent, don't be afraid to yell.
Copy, will do.
Beep. Oh shoot, I totally overshot.
Channel 1.
Oh, did you see the lightning? That's badass. Still looking south.
Scan off.
Yeah, we do have the cells off to the northwest. They are definitely of interest. Behind it. Yeah, I'm looking at that too. I'm always afraid to leave these because that's when they do it. That's probably not a bad one though. I'm probably going to dump this one at some point because we should have a visual on that pretty damn soon. I mean, it's clear air.
Mergers to the north at 7 on School.
Yeah, and damn near just go right up 70 and then go west. Or west and then up, either way.
Plus, the BTP just increased behind us on 9 on the right. And this storm's going to outrun.
Yeah. I'm probably going to go for that stuff to the west. So I'll come back to. I mean, we'll have visual on this one, so if it drops, I'll just turn around. Whatever. I give up. It's fucking stupid. I tell you. Yeah, we're going to go to that other one. Hold on here. Guys, we're going to bail on this one. I kind of think that other one's got a better chance, but we can always catch up to this one if we have to. I'll show you radar in just a minute. Here's radar Omega. Old storm, new storm. I think we're going to go for the new storm. Brandon hates windshields. Yes, I would agree. Or the windshields hate him, one of the two. We'll keep you on the roof camera.
Yeah, I got you here. Cool.
Hey, me too.
SB Alberto in Logan County in Kansas. New tornado warning message. Tornado warning for Hattiesburg and Ogletree County in Texas.
I don't know who he's talking to.
Yeah, Steve, I'm still quite a ways away from it. I'm trying to figure out how tactics things. The road network's bad, and there's 3-inch hail. I don't want to wreck equipment right now. But it definitely looked like it dropped several times there. It looked like we had a stovepipe. Looks like it's trying to come back down right now.
Yeah, we're going to the tornado warning to our west.
Far away to justify for sure if it was down.
Fast storm to the west. Tornado warning by Spearman.
Copy. If this radio cuts out, it's because I don't have the SIM cards in it. It's just on my Wi-Fi, which is false. So, but it seems to be pretty stable now. So, if I hear you on here, this works too. Whatever.
Of the main one, of course, the ice drops, looks like another one by that flashing light tower. Does that look like something's starting to form there too? Can you see that? Yep, I can faintly see that. And it looks like overall, because it kind of had a little line that was going on. It seems like all the cells kind of formed into one. It looks like we're getting one big supercell right now, because you can start to see don't get that hook on the west side of Turkey there. So I kind of think it's just going through that cycle as all these cells merge together here, and it's becoming one big storm. So it could be like the last, I always call it the last hoorah here before it cycles off to the southwest. And then look at that third feature report. Right in front of that front.
All right, let me know. Are we going to get aggressive? And are we going to take dirt roads and make bad decisions and get right up on this potential tornado? Or are we going to be sissies and go north?
It kind of looks like a wall cloud. I feel like you have a better vantage point from there.
You guys want to be sissies or you want to go for it? I think we're going to go for it.
This is all evolving in front of me. Yeah, it looks like we had another wall cloud. You can actually see an RFT cut coming around that lowering that you're looking at. That's actually looks like the beaver tail. So yeah, it looks like we're watching another wall cloud form to get us act together up there, just to the left of the heavier precip. And it looks like to the left of that. A little bit stunning, just like the previous lowering is still trying to spin up a funnel there, or was.
This new storm, this tornado over to our west, is trying.
3-inch hail as well, so that makes a major concern with the teacup size hail that's coming down as you're trying to look at all of this wall. Corey, something I've noticed, now let's get your insight, is that where Vince was at, just north of you, there was a lot of
rotation in the mid-levels, but there just wasn't that low-level shear at the surface. Do you think that's what's playing out, and at times it'll hit a spot where there is enough of that, and then you'll kind of get this quick, lowering that ends up happening?
Yeah, if you don't have that low-level shear, it makes these things hard to spin up. It seems more like cell merging has been the trigger for him today. Except for that storm that first started by Amarillo, that thing looked like it produced a nice stovepipe right off the bat. But we're getting closer now where that low-level jet will come in and help these things at the surface get going. So, as long as you stay discreet-ish, go through the next hour, the slow storm motion, too, kind of has me thinking it might be something like Oklahoma had last night, where that deviant motion where those tornadoes kept, looping.
Real quickly, before we leave you, Corey, can we talk about that? I think that was so impressive to see on radar, southwestern Oklahoma, where you had that anti-cyclonic rotation there. And not only that, but it was so erratic, right, in its movement. Thankfully, it was over a rural area, but it just kind of stalled out, and it looked like when you had this on velocity couplet, and you're looking at that vorticity and that rotation, it just jumped off the charts. Can you speak to more of what that means when you're looking at not only anti-cyclonic, but that deviant motion where it's unpredictable?
That sundog.
Yeah, I didn't watch the radar too much yesterday, but it seemed like the classic very slow storm motion. And then you had several cells that seemed like they just kept colliding, which it triggered that circulation to kind of pretty much just bounce around. Not the best way to describe it. It was just pretty much a bunch of cell merging on storms that were hardly moving.
SVR for
And it looked like we're getting a big
and
lower
Somerville
here.
County in Texas.
But something I definitely have to watch out for peak season too is that deviant storm motion on these things.
See that lowered base in there? I know the camera's all cockeyed, but
when you're looking at this, yeah, Corey, I'm seeing exactly what you're talking about. We were going to talk to Vince, but I really don't want to leave your shot here because it does look like you have an impressive lowering that's going to happen.
Hunter, that's a funnel.
These threads, Corey, what we've seen recently, and really throughout the entire month of April, is that these have turned into these nocturnal events too, and it's just these overnight threats. Do you think tonight's another rinse and repeat pattern where this is going to be another concern for the State in Oklahoma late tonight?
we're really zoomed in, so it's bouncy. Sorry.
Yeah, I seen they did put that tornado watch out here in Panhandle until 11 p.m. So, yeah, usually all the moisture stays rich. Like it's pretty rich out here right now. At that level, usually the environment stays prime. It can last a few hours into the night. Kind of like what was that Saturday in Sulphur? Just had the moisture surging on pretty much like a confluence band. It just kept triggering storm after storm, and all that salt merging just kept producing tornadoes. Seems like I have a little bit more of a discrete mode today, but as long as the environment's staying primed, you'll definitely see it lasting a few hours into the night at least.
What a storm.
Sarge, as you mentioned, Sulphur, we have our own Max Gordon there today talking with so many residents. That came in at like 10-20 p.m. on Saturday night. Some concerns that you can still have that type of intensity, EF3 high end, even that late into the evening time. Corey, thank you for talking with us and continuing this case. I want to check in with your teammate. I want to talk to the whole squad here. Vince, I'd like to talk to you. I've talked to both your comrades here, Corey and Brandon, and this has been truly an impressive event. Your shot is compelling because you look at one half of your screen, it's uninhibited sunlight, blue skies, and then the darkness that ensues. But can you talk about how there's still plenty of intensity and instability in those storms off to your right?
Yeah, Steve, I've actually left that old tornado warned storm that's now just severe warned. We're headed toward this one that's possibly producing a tornado soon over Spearman. Looked like it may have a lowering, maybe even had a funnel in there, but These storms off to the west are undergoing these mergers, and today, you know, I think Corey just said these storms have to do a lot with mergers, just kind of really enhancing those updrafts and getting them to really rotate. So that's what's catching my eye with these. These are in kind of that untapped air. It hasn't really been, you know, outrunning the primed environment here as much as that other one is. This beautiful sculpted supercell. That sun is kind of inhibiting our view of it, but in person it is absolutely beautiful, and this is an absolute unit of a storm, so expectations are kind of high with this one.
Vince, yeah, I'm looking at the velocity coupling here over Spearman, and it jumps off the chart. Team, if we can real quickly jump into that. Vince, thank you for that updated visual. Continue to use that. Looking at this.
SVR for Crosby, Floyd, Hale, and Lubbock County in Texas.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. I wish that sun wasn't glaring though. A little bit of a jog in the road here.
Oh my gosh, that's so lucky I didn't lose the side window. That stuff was huge.
Yeah, the stuff over Spearman right now is kind of goofy looking, but the velocity is definitely there. I think it's doing some sort of a cycle again. The sun is just overexposing this shot. It's crazy how bright this sun is. My God. Beautiful. It is super pretty though. I'm glad we didn't go north because we would just be in the rain. Staying south will give us a view of this if it spits one out. And it might.
Affected until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Gray, Hemphill, Linscomb, Nickeltree, Roberts, and Wheeler. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Hansford and West Central Nickeltree counties. At 6:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Spearman, moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado and baseball-sized hail. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will
SVR for Gordon and Dawson County in Texas.
Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed.
SVR for Briscoe and Hall County in Texas.
We're about 7 minutes from our north option, so I think we'll just take the paved road.
Locations impacted include Spearman. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: Nickeltree, Texas. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Roberts County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. The tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the panhandle of Texas. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 171, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch...
Alright, we will get a visual of this, guys, I promise. We just gotta play the game of the road network a little.
Remember, the Tornado Watch means the conditions are favorable.
We might jump north on this next gravel road.
Including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert to rapidly changing weather conditions and listen to later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in Amarillo has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Hansford County.
We'll be turning north. That'll get the sun out of our eyeballs. That's what we need. Let's get the sun out of our eyes. Because I can still see a lowering in there.
6 miles northwest of Spearman, moving at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, ping pong ball sign, hail, and 6
got like half a mile, maybe.
Source, radar.
So it's just absolutely cranking on this thing. You just see the RFD swinging around. And it should go.
It looks okay visually. I just can't see it with this damn sun. It's horrible. That's the only reason I'm going north. I'd rather get stuck than not see it. This might even be a paved road, but this thing's a unit of a cell, guys. As soon as we get out of this haze, I mean, this has got to be one of the best ones in the past 2-3 years. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Cool, sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Is this paved? LOL. No. Okay, disregard on that road. It is literally a swamp. We'll just go to the next one. Okay, we'll just go to the next one. That one's a swamp. I'm not taking that road. Not even I will take that road. Not even I will take that road. It is a mud pit. I don't think it's on the ground, no, because I could just barely see the base through the haze, and it doesn't look like it's on the ground. I think I would see it if it was, or if it were. We are about 4.5 miles south of where it is, or where it would be. I don't think it's down. Yeah, the funnel, I see a funnel in there, guys, and I'm working on it. I can't take the camera off the windshield. I'm literally flying down the road right now. It's going to be worth it. Just hold on, hold tight. We're going to get you a visual. We're doing 80 miles an hour down the road. We're going to get there quick. It does look like there could be a funnel trying to form on that base. I don't think it's down. I don't think it's down. But as soon as we turn to the right, the sun will be out our eyes and we'll be able to see up in there. We've got probably 2.5 minutes before our north option. It does look like it could be about to form a tornado. It does look like it's about to form a tornado. I think we're about to have a tornado. Just hold tight. If this is a paved road, I'm doubling back. Negative, that's a slop pit.
SB Arthur Floyd, tail, Auckland.
Tornado on the ground. It's a tornado. Mark, it's got to be a tornado. It looks down. It looks down. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just lifted again. Well, it looked down. That could have been a false start. Maybe it is on the ground, maybe it's not. But I swear to God, it really looked like it was on the ground. I wonder if it looked like it was a big trunk, but maybe it just lifted again. I don't know. I think it was down. I don't know if anybody else has heard reports, but it looked like it was down. It really did. I'm not going to start raising the alarm bells because I don't see it anymore. I can see the funnel, but I think it was either down or damn near down. Alright, we are approaching our road. It's going to be in less than a mile. I don't know where he's saying it's down, guys. I don't see it. I see.
I saw people on Twitter saying it was briefly on the ground, so I think it was.
Yeah, it definitely looked like. I mean, I can see the funnel in there still. I don't know if it's just a little bit dry at the ground here and these are fighting or what, but hopefully we'll be able to get up on this. But it sure as hell looked like it was down.
Yeah, I believe it. Seems like there's a little bit of a couplet still on it, so maybe we'll try again.
Alright, we are preparing to turn right. I'm starting to slow down for the stop sign. It might be about to be down again. I see the funnel. You would see it, it's just the sun is just blowing everything out of exposure. It's just that this camera can't handle it. We're going to go front facing so we're prepared. Alright, we're going to make a legal stop. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Okay, we're going. Alright, that was legal. I don't want to hear it. We're going to zoom way in, and if we squint with our eyes and use our imagination, you're going to see that funnel. Let me know if you guys see it. It's going to be real hard to see on camera, but it is in there. We're only getting closer now. That stop sign was totally 2 full Mississippis, by the way. I don't even want to hear it. Might have been 1.5, but it was the way I counted it. It was 2 Mississippis. We do that daily in California. Yeah, we do that daily out here too. So. There definitely is a lowering in there. Really hard to see with the contrast right over the road, but as we get closer, it'll be easier to see. Remember, guys, we're fighting with this haze. It's kind of hazy out from this rain or whatever we saw.
Tornado warning message.
It's a law enforcement observed now.
Yeah, it probably just took a second to issue it, but there's definitely a stout funnel in there. It's just we're fighting this haze, so it doesn't surprise me. It's probably going to be up and down here for a bit. Yeah, they confirmed.
Yeah, it really looks like the RFD and inflow are starting to orient themselves a little better, so let's see.
I don't have a radar loop. Does it look like this is going to ride just on the left or the north side of this road that goes east out of Spearman, or does it look like it's moving southeast?
Maybe a little more southeast, but I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, that sucks because I'm not going to get smacked by hail. I really don't want to come back down this way, but we'll get right up in this and see what it does. It's definitely not on the ground now, but it's a big old bowl.
It might just ride the road, like, right on it. It seems a little more east than southeast.
Copy. It's coming down. She's coming down. She's coming down. It's close to town. We do not want this thing to drop. It is too close to people. We do not want a tornado right here. That would be bad. Potentially. It's coming down. That is the lowering. I'm going to go ahead and call that a big old rotating bowl. May have an anticyclonic funnel up here too, but I'm not going to move the camera just yet. Sometimes you can get these anticyclonic funnels that spin anticyclonically from the RFD on the south edge of the horseshoe, or the base, which I think may be what we're about to observe here as well. It's getting stuck back in there in the rain. Gosh dang it.
The tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Hampshire and West Central McMurray counties.
All right, cowboy, you're driving into a tornado warning.
A tornado was located over Spearman, moving northeast at 15 miles per hour.
SVR for Yuma County in Colorado.
Of course.
Law enforcement confirmed tornado.
Colorado again.
Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur.
It's not on the ground right now, I don't think.
Locations impacted include Spearman.
We're gonna have a road. These ranchers are trying to get their horses here out of the way. It's not on the ground. Big bowl lowering. That thing's spinning like a top. If this road up here that goes east is paved, I'm gonna take it because I don't want to end up on the Chaser Road. I think that might be the old circulation. It looks like maybe the new circulation is forming just off to my east and possibly about to plant one. That's this guy over here. Not to assume the storm's gender. I would never do that. Just stand by, guys. We're going to reposition here. We're just south of Spearman. Alright, we're going to slow down because I might take this road. How's it look? Gravel, paved, what? Gravel enough. Oh, it's paved. Son of a gun, guys. It's the best day of my life. I got like 5 paved roads in a row now. Yeah, that was the old circulation. It's included. It's passed off. Hold on here. Let me spin the roof camera around. Get you Just keep an eye over there. As soon as we see something touch down or about to touch down, we'll stop and I'll grab the camcorder. That's the dash camera, and we'll zoom in on it. We'll get a good shot. But for right now, while I'm driving, we're just going to use the big old wide shot. We need to look closely for possible debris because it looks like this thing could try to plant on the ground really soon. Headed east out of Spearman, but I'm not taking the main road. I'm taking a gravel road to avoid cars and possibly getting stuck in traffic. Got a clear, or nice, hold on, making sure nobody's coming. We got a nice clean RFD cut coming around. I'm trying to, anyway. She's trying, guys. If you're east of Spearman...
Flood warning, Crosby and Floyd County in Texas.
If you're east of Spearman, take this warning seriously. I don't think it's down, but it could be down really, really soon.
The tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time in the Panhandle of Oklahoma and the Panhandle of Texas. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building.
I don't see a well-defined funnel or anything. Basically, what I'm seeing is just a large wall cloud with a pretty decently rotating base. Hold on, we transition into a dirt road here. That's okay, it's in good shape. Oh my god, guys, beautiful storm right here. This is just a beautiful storm. It looks like it's a little bit... maybe a little kind of almost, I don't know. It looks like it's a little high base too. I don't think that the tornado is going to drop right now. I think we got a little bit of time yet.
Flood warning, Blanco County in Texas.
We're going to have to get trying to move it in. It looks like it really might get this thing in. I know we're going into an area with bad cell service, so just bear with me. The satellite will pick up the slack here eventually. You may lose me, but we'll be out and back in here a few times, it looks like. I am recording, so we can always play it back. Hold on, I'm fighting with a soupy dirt road right now. It's pretty soupy.
Central Daylight Time for the following county: Hansford, Texas.
We might be about to get tornado off to my left here, center of the screen. We've got a consolidated area of rotation now that appears to be spinning quite more significantly than the rest of the wall cloud. I think we may be about to get a tornado. Maybe. I'd say a 50-50 shot. Oh, here we go. People critiquing my language while a tornado is forming to my left. Freaking Lord. That means a tornado is about to happen. Everybody in the comments is going after me for words I say, so that means that a tornado might be imminent. This usually happens before or immediately after a tornado. We get a bunch of comments about the words I use and the colorful language. So I'm going to go ahead and raise the severity of the situation up just a peg. I'm now calling this a 60% chance of tornado. And there is no scientific explanation of my 60% chance. I just feel like this storm's about to plant one. And I don't want to lie to you and say it's got 100%, but oh my God, guys, we've got serious rising motion now. The base is dropping. We're going to put this thing in four-wheel drive, so we're about to need it. This thing's about to do it. Oh man, we are now a solid mud road. What the hell? Might be about to plant right there, center of the screen. It's that focused lowering right there, dead center. Boom, right there. Might be about to do it. It's really, really rotating there. That is the sound of my truck about to get buried in mud. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna turn left. We've only got like a quarter mile to the paved road, so I'm chancing it. We're in 4 high, so 4 high for tornado intercept mode here. Alright, where I'm at right now is not a safe position if you're not trained, so don't do this at home. This is a good way to get smoked. But we've got potentially a developing tornado in front of us on camera here, live in the Radar Omega app and on YouTube. Please subscribe. This takes a lot of work. You can see the spin in there. I don't know if the camera picks it up very well, but my goodness, you can see the spin. There is a 360 camera and a GoPro camera on the roof recording in 5.7K. That will see the rotation. So we will go back later and view the spin on this. But it almost looks like it's a little bit too high to spit out a tornado. It seems like that base is just a little high, but my goodness, folks, this thing is just cranking right now. It's about to do it, then I don't think it's going to do it ever. Holy smokes.
Outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect.
Give you a wide shot.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Hansford, Texas. The National Weather Service has issued.
We are in pretty close quarters, but I can back out on this road. If it were to plant and if we were to be in danger, I can turn around on this road and get out of here. We've got a really good gridded road network here, so I'm not too concerned. I've got perfect visual on this potentially developing tornado, so I'm not worried about escaping here because we can see it perfectly. So we'll know when it's time to go. We're right under the wall cloud. This entire mass in front of the camera, this whole mass, is the wall cloud. It's going to be time to move east a bit. And disengage the 4 high.
The National Weather Service in Amarillo has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
We need 2-wheel drive now.
Central Hansford County, northwestern Nicholson County, until 7:15.
I know there's some water on the lens, but if it drops, I'll stop and we'll get that taken care of, I promise.
Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 6 miles northwest of Spearman, moving at 25 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail at 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Intact, minor damage to roofs. Sighting in trees is possible. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs. Sighting.
I wonder if that's about to be one.
And vehicles. Locations impacted include Perryton, Spearman, Wacott, and Farnsworth.
Hold on.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Oklahoma and the Panhandle of Texas.
Backing into a driveway.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning.
This could be a funnel about to plant.
7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Hansford, Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Hansford and West Central Nicholson County. And 6:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Looks like it's about to try again. I know we keep saying that, but good lord.
Hazard, tornado and baseball-size hail. Source, law enforcement confirmed tornado. Impact. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged.
Well, there goes Hank, so you know we must be on a good storm.
Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is
We better continue east. We're going to lose our shot.
SVR for Houston County. The intact.
Cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The tornado warning remains in effect until 17 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following.
Yeah, we want to keep moving east, guys, or we're going to end up behind it, and then we'll lose our shot. That would make me probably cry. What a beautiful storm, though. Yes, it is teasing us. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not even looking at radar, guys. I'm not even looking. Probably should be, but.
Northwestern Nicholson County until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a thunderstorm was located 6 miles northwest of Fairmont, moving at 25 miles per hour. Hazard: long side Fairmont 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: minor damage to possible.
Might be time to stop again.
That was a good one.
Cops are about to try to get through, but I'm going to stop here, actually.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the
Is he
building.
pulling us over? There's no way. No, he's just looking for a spot to watch the storm.
Until 7:15 p.m. Central
I thought he was pulling me over. He's just looking for a spot to watch the storm with us. He's friendly. I don't think he realizes he still has his lights on.
Down here doing that crap I was doing last night.
I'm going to back up to him. See
Hey, can one of you guys look up at radar somewhere near me? See if that storm to my southwest is tornado warned. I do not have good enough data to pull anything from it, but I saw a spotter network report pop up from Daniel that reported a tornado like 10 minutes ago.
A little busy, dude.
At 7:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles south of Waelti, or 7 miles east of Spearman, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado and baseball-sized hail.
Does not have a funnel.
Source:
But look at the rotation in this thing.
Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Perryton, Waelti, and
The whole thing's a
Farnsworth.
rotating wall cloud.
Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 8 p.m. Central
That rising
Daylight Time
motion.
for the following
Oh, here
counties.
comes all the chasers, so that must mean we're in the right storm. Either that or they're just all following him.
The National Weather Service in Amarillo has a tornado warning for East Central Hansford County.
I think it needs time. If it's going to do it, it needs time.
Until 8 p.m.
We might want to
Central
continue.
Daylight Time. At 7:13 p.m.
Sorry for all these false starts.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles south of Waka, or 7 miles east of Spearman, moving east at 20 miles per hour.
Continue east a bit here so we have options.
Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Tree damage is likely. Locations of Texas include Terry Chase, Waka, and Sonic. Take cover now. To a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. Explore outdoors in a mobile home or in a
This thing's right over the darn road. Velocity is a little bit goofy again, but a little bit of a radar hole. Reflectivity's a bit messy, but we're kind of disregarding radar. We don't really need radar too much right now when we can see it. I mean, we do, but we don't.
O5 STS1.
Not too long ago, this was a confirmed tornado, but I'll be honest with you, when I was looking at your cameras, it was impressive, but I could see the tornadic conditions, right? It just shows you how blinding that rain was. I'd love to get your insight as you kind of are chasing this, what you saw out of this, and why this was a confirmed tornado.
I have no idea who he's talking to. Hope it wasn't me.
Hey Vince, this is Steve. Just want to check in with you. You've been on this storm for a while. It was confirmed tornado before. When we looked at your vantage point, it was really tough to distinguish anything because the intensity of the rain. I want to get your insight on why they were able to go confirmed with that point.
20 miles per hour.
Sorry, Steve, data zone here is kind of killing us a bit. But I'm not sure. I think they went law enforcement confirmed. I do not have a tornado on the ground right now, but we got a very stout looking wall cloud right now just east of Spearman. Looks like it could produce, but I think it's going to be a little while before it does.
It may take a while to produce some of the tornadic conditions, but it's been producing large hail maker. I mean, this thing is already warned for baseball-sized hail. I got to ask you, Vince, I mean, your partners have been going through it. Corey's been going through 3-inch hail. We were witness Brandon Kopic, you could barely hear me because he was getting pelted by baseball-sized hail. How has your journey been so far in regards to the hail? Have you been caught in any of that yet?
Not yet. I've been able to avoid it pretty well out here. The road network out here is a lot of mud roads, but as long as they're not too wet, it's pretty forgiving. But one thing we will learn, and I learned it just as easily as you guys will, if there's one thing that Brandon Kopic's windshields love is it's hail. So if there's hail, I promise you he will find it. That is a guarantee.
I feel like that's some storm chaser trash talk right now. I love it, by the way. Yeah, he's like a magnet for that hail maker. Chris, I do want to ask about something you just touched upon, the mud roads. I could tell that when you were driving there, these country roads, there's a lot of puddles, there's a lot of saturation. That's kind of a undertone risk throughout these consecutive storms, just dumping so much rain on these areas of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
Yeah, and you've really got to slow down out here. Most of the locals are pretty aware of that, though. A lot of these locals will not touch these dirt roads after a rainstorm, but it's like driving on ice, if not worse. It's that top 2-inch layer of dirt that just turns to mud. It's almost the consistency of like toothpaste or syrup. It's pretty terrible. I would almost rather drive on ice than that stuff. So you really got to be careful out here.
Wow, that is saying something, right? Yeah, I've known the ice storms are brutal. Yeah, you're zooming in on that. Is that debris or is that somebody's drone that they just kind of lofted up there? Or is that a bug? No, that's a bug on your camera?
Good question. I will investigate. That is definitely, I don't see a drone. It probably is a bug. That's been a problem. Apparently it's bug season out here again. Keeping those off the windshield is definitely a hidden difficulty with this job.
I'm throwing you some curveballs now, Vince. You're handling them well. Sorry, I'm just seeing stuff pop up on your screen so quickly. And I was trying to figure out if that was just like a trash bag that was getting lofted in the wind or somebody throwing up a drone. But yeah, like you said, bug season, it's muddy. It's also humid out there. We'll continue to watch your shot. Vince, it's been a pleasure talking to you this evening. Keep up the good chase there as we watch those storms fire up in Texas.
I do indeed like hail.
Brandon, there's Brandon. He's leaning into it. He said, I do like some hail. Yeah, talk to us about that, Brandon. I need to get your insight. Vince, felt like you're talking a little bit of trash there, saying that you're kind of a hail magnet there.
I go through so much equipment because I core bunch of these storms. I don't know. I like to enjoy every aspect of it, without a doubt.
I'll tell you what, Brennan, we like that you enjoy it because, I'll tell you what, when we were talking about 30, 40 minutes ago, I felt like my heart was racing. I felt like I was in a movie because every other word, you're like, whoa! You're like a baseball-sized hail. We looked at your live point, everything was shaking, right? It looked like, you were at golf range getting slammed with that hail. Can you talk to us about what's involved in this one? This storm has been warned at times. Tornado warnings. And I'm looking at your vantage point, looks like you got some big skies out there, but I'm not seeing anything lower just yet.
Hey, New York, Brandon just got a hold of me on the other radio. He actually just lost connection on here, so hopefully he'll be back here shortly. He wanted me to let you know that, so he didn't think that he totally forgot about you there. But he does send his condolences for his windshield.
Thank you, Vince. Incredible the team that we have each other have here, and they got each other's back there. So, look like a partnership for Brandon to replace that windshield out time, so that way he can keep punching the storms. He's going in at them full throttle, and we appreciate this. This is his live vantage point. Of course, you've heard at times Vince has acknowledged this, Corey and Brandon.
Oh, I told them, man, trust me. I told them that you're sending your condolences for the windshield, but I kind of feel like maybe you're not. I don't know. Or Brandon.
Just goes to show that this network is better than I heard them finishing up what they were saying to you. That was about it. Some dude legit almost got struck by lightning in front of me. It was crazy. No joke. He definitely 10 out of 10 crapped his pants.
Copy that. Yeah. We'll settle all this radio stuff up here before too terribly long. Yeah, I'll go back to this. Mine just doesn't want to produce, so we'll see. Beep.
SVR for Houston, Madison, Trinity, and Walker County in Texas.
Turkey is in Turkey, Texas, where you guys some large hail makers. Kind of talk about the dynamics, Corey, that you've been on and chasing and trying to avoid those nasty hail makers.
Man, what a beautiful
Trying to get in with Corey here. Hey, Corey, we're going to talk about the hail so far this evening. I know yours was warned before for 3-inch diameter hail, but major hail makers outside of Turkey, Texas. You got to walk us through what you've seen there through the evening time.
Now, so far I've been trying to avoid the hail. It seems like it's calmed down a little bit. It's now at 2 inches, but see, we're starting to get another big hook by turkey. As I mentioned earlier, I was kind of worried about these storms doing what they did in Oklahoma yesterday, whereas you get these rotations that just start going all directions. It looks like that's definitely what's happening down here. So at this point, with the bad road networks, I'm kind of hoping the storm just dies out.
And not too far from you, Corey, we've seen that vertical build, right? I mean, you're witnessing it too, of course. We were looking at Clarendon, Texas, and it almost looks like a stack of dinner plates, right? Where you just keep them
SVR for Briscoe, Childress, and Hall County in Texas.
Do you have any kind of estimate of how tall these are?
Let me get out for a second, guys. I just want to look at this.
You think that's consistent with those storms that you're chasing?
Big storms out here right now.
Looking at with big storms, the potential of major instability in all modes of concern. Corey, I want to talk to you about the road. I know it's a limited road network, right? It looks like there's just a little bit of asphalt. It's covered in that rain, of course. How difficult is this chase been keeping it out waterlogged this entire region is?
So far, it hasn't been too bad. So we haven't gotten.
SVR for Crosby, Dickens, Floyd, Hale, and Motley County in Texas.
All right, we'll continue. I just wanted to get out for a little bit, guys. I like to get out and enjoy this stuff away from the camera for a few minutes, too. I think the storm might be in its cycle of where it's starting to kind of crap out. I don't know. Overshot with the camera. Man, that is just beautiful though. Absolutely beautiful rotating mesocyclone on this storm. Doesn't get much better than this from a chasing perspective. Wide open land, not really much for people. Traffic's pretty good.
Flash flood warning. Pecos County in Texas.
It is still tornado warned. I'm east of Spearman. What's this guy's doing? East of Spearman, I'm on Highway 759 going east. You're looking to the north of the road. Maybe it'll do it. I don't know. Definitely not giving up on this thing right now, that's for sure. I wonder if that is trying to do it. Look at this shot. Incredible storm, guys. Just awesome. I tell you what, I'm glad I didn't stay up in Kansas. I don't know what happened in Kansas, but man, I feel like I'm glad that I left it, because I thought I was going to need to be up there, but I'm glad I came down here. See, my instinct told me to stay in Kansas, and it was wrong. See, that does happen.
in Colorado.
That is a driveway, not a road, so I'm not going to take it. I just want to get up close on this for a little bit different perspective since we haven't really been up underneath this one. I don't think it's about to produce, but I just want to give everyone a different perspective. Best storm of the season? Yeah, in terms of visuals, I think this has been, well, this one and the one before it. You know, this one and the one that we just had, I would say are probably my favorites. Still tornado warned, possibility of baseball-sized hail, but luckily for us folks, that hail is going to be to our north. We don't have to worry about that right now. should be a road according to the map, but I don't think it exists anymore. There might have used to have been a road, but I don't think there's a road anymore. Shoot. We may have to backtrack out of this. Might back out of this to avoid hail. Is that a road? No, that's a driveway. Yeah, we're gonna flip around because I have a feeling these roads up here are gonna be mud. The east ones. I gotta find this thing on the roof camera again. It's too bad that little east road didn't exist.
SVR for Yuma County in Colorado.
Tornado. I think
it's developing a wall cloud so rapidly it's sucking the dust up into it.
I almost think that this thing's kind of fighting a little bit of stable air or something. I haven't looked at meso analysis. Is that a rainbow? Oh, son of a bitch! We got a rainbow, everybody! Holy crap! Holy hell! I'm gonna blow a gasket over this. Photo op. Rainbow in a wall cloud.
God, I wish your road network didn't suck down here. This is driving me nuts. Dude, it is the same up here. I can't get any closer to the storm. They got like a river or something in between. A dried up river bed.
Got it. Faint rainbow.
Steve, this is Topic. Were you trying to get a hold of me?
This is Steve. I was just trying to get a hold of you. It looks like on radar, a significant velocity coupling on yours. It looks impressive. What are you witnessing there in Dighton, Kansas?
Well, it looks like this thing tried to develop a wall cloud, but quickly got wrapped in rain. That was cool. Yeah, overall, it looks like a very healthy storm. A lot of warm, moist inflow going into it.
A wall cloud, we have seen that, and it even looks like the outflowing winds out of that are really impressive, right? Looking at least on the velocity coupling, that signature looks quite strong. You've been on this storm for quite a while. Can you kind of walk us through what
I think this thing's transitioning into a big hailstorm now, primarily.
Yeah, it definitely is a fairly impressive storm. I mean, we're just going to have to see how it develops over the coming hours. The RFD seems to be surging out. It's really just trying to figure out its areas of rotation right now. Just really waiting to see how this storm is going to intensify and really take advantage of the ample environment right now.
On radar, we're getting estimated wind speeds. It looks like the vorticity or the differential is about 85 miles per hour, but it does look like there's a 70 mile per hour outflowing wind, as you were talking about. So this is a very impressive. Wow, look at that lightning. That is just wild to see, Brandon, how much lightning, and I was on the leading edge of this storm.
Yeah, we're actually out in front of the Hook Echo region. What you're seeing from the rain shadow is actually the Hook. So we're just wondering if it's going to be a heavily rain-wrapped tornado, and that's what it looks like if it does produce one.
I think it's starting to lower again, guys. Maybe it's going to try
again. That this is rain-wrapped, but there's a giant gap in the middle of that on radar. Now it just tightened up on the last scan, which would be an indication that there could be something forming in the middle of that. Like you were saying, either way, this thing has everything, packed into it right now. You've already seen a large hail from your vantage point. I don't know, Steve, if we can get that up and have Brandon kind of talk about what that experience was like. I mean, Brandon, it kind of felt like you were, there at the
still is tornado warned. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets replaced with a severe.
And everybody was taking aim at you.
Yeah, I mean, you get to try and get up in the cores of these main storms. I just can't get over how beautiful this storm is, and it's still got very healthy influence. But the northernmost storm we were on earlier was absolutely gorgeous. Had some giant hail. It was upwards of baseball when we went through it. Definitely destroyed my rain guards on my window, but, it's one of those things that you just kind of get yourself into all day.
Just bringing up this video right now, the windshield cracking yet again as this hail comes down. And this was earlier when you were telling us it was tennis ball, and then you're like, no, it's got to be baseball size. This just keeps coming down, and it shows you how volatile this environment is. And notice, Brendan in this vantage point only has
still a nice low wall cloud, but it's just not wrapping up.
And then it's, he's almost coming to a complete stop because of how vicious this storm is. Now, if we bring it back up live, yeah, Brandon, I think it's impressive as you were talking about when you're looking at this thing, and the leading edge of that, right where that lightning strike was, looks like it's starting to lower down even more. Brennan, talking to you right now, right where that lightning strike was, the leading edge of this looks like it's producing something as we speak.
Yeah, it's trying really hard to produce another wall cloud in front of the Hook region here, but it keeps doing this. It's been cycling these very well-defined wall clouds, but then dusting them out. So we're just kind of watching and waiting to see if this one actually tighten up. Honestly, whether it's going to form something back there in the rain that we don't see, but overall, just a beautiful storm.
Beautiful storm. I always find it mesmerizing where the lightning strikes are, right? You see that some of them will be entrenched in that rain, but a lot of that is actually
I think we want to get north.
Out in front, right?
It's got a nice puck coming around.
That lightning can strike, 10 miles.
This might try one more time to produce.
Thunderstorm itself. It just speaks to just the beauty, but at the same time, the volatility of Mother Nature when you're watching.
Might try one more time. A lot of convergence up there.
Brandon was talking about, it lifted right back up. Hey, Brandon, thank you for this, and we'll be watching your shot here closely as this kind of
man, we were just getting super lucky with this thing. Coming up to Highway 70. That's a superb visual on this storm. Got a real goofy look to it right now. I'm just happy that we're here to see this, guys. This is fantastic. Tornado or not, doesn't matter. It's very pretty. Very privileged to see this. We'll go north on 70 and see if this will squeak one out. We do have an east option to go over to 83, it looks like. County Road W is in east. So we have options. I just want to go a little bit north because I feel like if it's going to squeak one out, it's going to squeak it out soon.
O2 Foxcom, O3 Private, O4 CS, O5 STS1.
I could see this squeaking one out. Those rain bands starting to curl in. What a beautiful storm.
SVR for Yuma County in Colorado.
Stout looking lowered base on this thing. My God, folks. Totally incredible. We are so lucky to see this. You know, everybody always takes a lot of stuff for granted. And I tell you what, when you're out here looking at something like this, it's kind of a reality check with things. Kind of reminds you that there's a lot more of the world to see and such. It's not just what's outside your window on your doorstep. You got to get out and adventure with things a little bit. Just freaking beautiful. Pretend the power lines aren't there. This would be perfect if the power lines weren't there. Absolutely perfect. Wow, what a beautiful sunset storm. My God, could not ask for better. Get around these folks here. Stopping.
SVR for Leon County in Texas.
See if we can find a good spot to stop. Just incredible. Oh my God. Best storm of the year right here. This beats any of them. This right here is the best one. This one and the one before it. Best storms of the year. Absolutely. Wall cloud's looking kind of ragged from this angle. I don't think it's going to produce, but man, oh man, if it squeaks one out, we're going to be right here for it. Wall cloud's a little bit broken up, a little bit ragged. I think this has got, I don't know if it's a moisture issue or a little bit of stability at the surface here or what, but there's something keeping this from producing a big one. I think this one has the potential, or had the potential to produce a big one, but something's just holding it back, which is good because there are people here. This is a populated area, kind of. It's very rural, but there are homes. You know. But we don't necessarily want tornadoes to form and damage things, but if one's going to form, I would at least like to see it. It's kind of how I explain to people. We explain this stuff in the fire and EMS world as well too. Like, we don't want people to get in car accidents and get hurt, but we want to be there when it happens. So, same principle, and I think Hank just took my spot. That's okay. You can have it. I was going to pull off there, but he found my spot. That's fine, he was there first. Beautiful looking storm. My God. Try to get on the other side of these power lines. There's the whole wall cloud kind of cycling itself apart. Beautiful. Just beautiful, guys. This is great. Thanks for joining, everybody. And if you are new here, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. We've been chasing tornado-warned storms all stinking afternoon. And we welcome you to be part of the channel as a channel member, a subscriber, a viewer, PayPal contributor, super chatter, however you like to please being part of this. You can also view seethestorm.net for all of our information if you're new. Just chase lots and lots of storms all the time. I just want to get out again for another minute. It's just nice to enjoy this a little bit.
SVR for Trigo County in Kansas. SVR for Lipscomb and Ogletree County in Texas.
Okay, folks, I think the tornado risk on this has crapped. I think the tornado risk on this is crapped out. It's been replaced with a severe warning. Let's go south and then go over to 83. Keep this in view a little bit. Man, we've just been in for a real surprise today, that's for sure. Man, talk about being really, really lucky today. Go down here to this County Road W and go east. Wait a minute. Did I pass W? No, W's down here. This will be W down here. That's what we want. W. Yeah, this has been fun today. We needed this. We needed a storm chase where people weren't getting hurt left and right. Mass chaos everywhere, you know? We needed this.
New tornado warning message. Tornado warning for Briscoe and Hall County in Texas.
Pretty high base now. It's like that base is kind of rising again. It's another thing that tells me this is not about to produce a tornado. Mainly a big hailstorm right now, folks. That's the main concern with this thing.
County in Texas.
At least we got a good gravel road. It may be bumpy and rough as all hell, but at least it's a good road. Very high-based storm now. Again, turning into a hail threat. Tornado threat has gone down the toilet, which is all right. We had our fun. The look on Radar Omega is not that of a tornado storm, guys. This thing looks very elevated almost. Yeah, this tornado risk up here is done. I think the main tornado risk is going to be down here with these storms for now, to the south. You're probably starting to milk a dry cow here pretty soon with this one. Well, at least we've got some good sights to see. Oh, this road's gravel. It's in good shape. We're almost to the state highway. I think it's right over the hill. I just saw a good spot to pull off. Let me turn around. Man, what a sight. Guys, there's something rattling around in the back of this truck. I'm going to get out and try to figure out what it is. I wish I had storm chasers, or had law enforcement on their side. I'm the full sent. Dude, I've never had problems with cops out here, and let's just be real here. We've definitely full sent it. I've never had issues with cops. I think the storm chasers that have issues with cops kind of bring it on themselves, and maybe the way that they act. I witnessed this in, where were we? Sulphur, when we were looking through damage. You know, a bunch of people I shouldn't say a bunch of people. Some people were saying, "Oh, these cops around here are terrible," and we didn't have a problem with them. Well, they let us right in and to do whatever we wanted. We wanted to go in and see the damage, and I literally walked up to them, and they're like, "Well, you're not supposed." I said, "Well, hey, we were here last night. We assisted in getting people out. This is basically what we do. Not here to get in the way." And they said, "Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Go do whatever you're gonna do." I've never had issues with the cops. I mean, even like when there's a tornado warning or a tornado on the ground and you're going a little fast, I've never had one have an issue. I think the people that have issues with the police when it comes to storm chasing are usually partially self-inflicted, honestly, because I've witnessed it. I think it's my door hinges squeaking. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to find the rattling, squeaking sound. It's up there. Whatever. Whatever, I'll find it later. I don't feel like doing it right here. Yeah, I gotta figure out. I need to take everything out of this truck and give it a good cleaning too. But I think my door hinges are what's squeaking. They need some grease on them. They got a bunch of dirt and they're really squeaking. Folks, I'm gonna start heading for home, or not home, but hotel, because I would like to actually get to the hotel at a decent time tonight, instead of being up until God knows when. White lithium grease. Yeah, that's usually what I spray on there. I gotta get some. Tomorrow, let me give you a rundown for tomorrow. Tomorrow, it looks like our severe weather risk is gonna be ... Tomorrow, our severe weather risk is a slight risk. It goes from areas like Abilene and south of there all the way up to Fort Sill, Lawton, Oklahoma. And it's, again, a slight risk. I'm not expecting really a tornado chance. I think hail is probably our concern. So I'm probably going to go to like Altus tonight or Childress or something like that. And try to get a little rest for a change. But I am watching that stuff down there by Memphis, Texas, Childress, Texas. I'm sure that's going to continue, but folks, I just don't have it in me to go all night again, or for another 4 hours again here potentially. I'm exhausted. It's been a really rough week to week and a half, whatever it's been. I'm just really tired. I'm gonna go to the hotel and hopefully get there by 10 o'clock so I can actually maybe have a hot meal for once in a freaking week here that I don't have to rush through. So. But yeah, I've had fun.
SVR for Freestone and Leon County in Texas.
Alright, guys. Yeah, I hate to cut it short. We could probably sit here for a while, but again, I got to be prepared for tomorrow, because after tomorrow we could have another chase day after tomorrow even. So tomorrow, and then maybe the next day, I think maybe up in Kansas. So it could be a busy couple of days here, and then it looks like more severe weather coming here for the Monday, Tuesday, beginning of the week time frame. So we really need to keep thinking ahead with this stuff. We don't want to kind of get tunnel vision and forget about the coming days and such. Because remember, it's not just storm chasing out here. I also have to maintain the vehicle, oil changes, tires, all sorts of stuff. A lot of other admin stuff that goes into this. So I am going to end it here, and I feel really bad about it because we could go a little longer, but I'll leave the roof camera going in the Radar Omega app for a while, I suppose. But for the most part, guys, I got to get to the hotel. It's this storm's done, and I don't think we'll make that stuff to the south. If anything changes, I'll let you know, though. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks again for the super chats, PayPal contributions, channel memberships, super chat, yeah, everything. Anyway, thanks, guys. Have a good night. And we will definitely be seeing you folks all next time.